I think we have all been scared in our life at some time, right? I mean, whether it's a prank when we were kids or when we were adults, and there's nothing wrong with that, right? I mean, like this. When you take it to the extremes, it gets to be a problem. And sometimes things go out of whack or haywire, or somebody gets hurt or something. But if it's just, straight out foolishness like this, if you want to really go take things to extremes and you want to actually make a video of it and record it and play a prank on your friends or your family members or something, you can do this.
Oh shit. Hello? Yo. Hello?
But when we get into the extreme where we have children involved and they have no idea, I mean, there's a lot of times when us as parents, we take our kids to, another level, right? I mean, we're running around, we're doing, I'm going to get you, you remember that, or you know how to do that, or kids see that and they're laughing and giggling, running around the room or wherever. And you pick them up and you give them hugs or whatever. And they understand that it's a joke and it's funny and you're being playful with them. When you go to the extremes, they are not your children. You don't know when to quit a prank, or if they're so young that they have no idea if it's real or if it's not, and you scar these children. I don't know what's wrong with some people. Obviously, adults do it to other adults, like the videos I just showed you. That's funny, okay? Some people get pretty ticked off. I mean, they don't like to be scared, and I think it's an infringement on people's private space when somebody does. I don't personally like it. I mean, everybody around me may think it's funny, or an audience, or even the person that's doing it. I don't care to have that done to me. I think it's childish. If you're going to do it, let me tell you a quick story. When we were kids, street we were on, we, for Halloween every year, we would make a ghost out of sheets and that, and we'd string a cable up from one house on the roof to the other house on the roof across the street. And when a car came by, we would drop this dummy ghost figure right in front of the car. This is back when we didn't have all the lights and the LED lights and the sound equipment and all that. It was just somebody driving at night, and all of a sudden this figure drops in front of them. But we're not talking about things like that. And obviously people got pissed. They jumped out of their car screaming, whoever did this, you almost caused an accident. Yeah, we thought it was funny, but now as you do it, as you get older, you probably put your shoes in that gentleman's case, or woman, or whoever got out of their car and started screaming. But this video is disturbing. Not only the fact that they're adults doing it, but they continue to do it, okay? And even though the kids are screaming, and to me, when I seen this, I was pretty, it upset me. I felt for the kids. I felt in their shoes, having children of my own. I know how they feel when they're crying and they're scared. These kids aren't laughing. They're distraught and they're terrified. Let's watch this. So as you can see, these kids are crying. They're probably looking for their parents. The woman doing it obviously doesn't seem to bother her none. She thinks it's funny. Maybe she's laughing underneath that scream mask, but I just don't think there's a time or a place to do that with children. I know that children need to be loved. They need to be comforted. They need to be reassured. and they don't need to be scared out of their wits where they're petrified. This is going to linger with these kids for God knows how long. Maybe when they're sleeping as they get older, that's traumatized. I mean, there's tons of studies out there that when children are traumatized, they carry that throughout their whole life, whether it's a fall or it's abuse or some other form of you being terrorized like that. These children carry it throughout their life, and it's some talk to psychologists or even have the lifelong trauma of this, and it doesn't affect you like I'm scared. It might be affecting you in other areas, right? I remember when I was a kid, and the first time I was really young, and I watched the Night of the Living Dead, and I was scared for years to go into the woods at night by myself. Sometimes I even think about that feeling that I had back then. I mean, this stays with you your entire life. I would say that these parents not only got fired, or not parents, I shouldn't call them parents, these teachers, adults who are watching these kids have, not only be getting fired, that business is going to get sued. I mean, there's enough information right there to take this to court and get a judgment because them kids are just definitely terrorized. So if you guys found value in this, I'd appreciate it if you subscribed, like this, share it with your friends and your family, and comment. You guys have a wonderful day, and I will see you on the next video. Bye now.
I'm on the run, I've got no alibi for what I've done. Took what you treasure and I'm never gonna give it up.